It's kind of the opposite of yesterday's video. Yesterday we showed you how to convert improper fractions to mixed numbers. Today we're going to be going the opposite way. We're going to be converting mixed numbers to improper fractions. So I've got the rules up here to follow and go along with what we're using in class. And I've got an example here that we're going to do, and we'll probably do one or two more of these, just to kind of show you how this works. Our rules are, steps would be multiply the denominator times the whole number. And we want to remember that number because we're going to use it in step 2 to add to our numerator. And that's going to give us our new numerator. And we always keep our denominator. So to kind of show you what that looks like, it's going to look like this. And here's kind of what the kids have been doing in the classroom. We've been coming here, drawing a little arrow at this denominator, the 3. We draw it around our whole number and kind of back and point back to the 2. This is just something to keep us on track. I don't expect the kids to do this every time. If somebody's struggling, they might want to do it just to kind of help themselves remember this. So I'm going to put a little multiplication symbol here and then an addition symbol at the top. And here's kind of what we were using this for. We would start here with step 1. We're going to multiply our denominator, 3, and you can follow the arrow around, 3 times 4. And 3 times 4 is what, class?
12.
We need to remember that number, 12, because we're about to use it again in step 2. So now that we have 12, step 2 says to use that number, the 12, and add it to our numerator. So as we keep following the arrow around, we have 12 plus our numerator. Everybody, 12 plus 2 is?
14.
And that is our new numerator. So there's where the 14 comes from. Now, step 3 says keep the denominator. So if we were going to change 4 2/3 into an improper fraction, it would be 14 thirds. So let's go ahead and do another one. Somebody give me a mixed number. Jacob, give me a mixed number.
1 and 2/3.
Let's get away from the 2/3. We just did a 2/3. Give me another one.
3/4.
All right, so 3/4. That'll work. So we have 1 and 3/4. This is definitely a mixed number. And this time we're not going to use the arrow around. We're just going to follow the steps. So we're going to multiply our denominator, this 4, times our whole number, the 1. 4 times 1, class?
4.
It is 4. We need to remember that number because we're about to use it again. So we're going to use that 4, and we're going to, step 2, add it to our numerator. So 4 plus 3, class? 7. And step 2 tells me this is my new numerator. So there's our new numerator. Go ahead and draw the fraction bar there, and we're going to keep our denominator, which was a 4. So that's what we're doing in class today. The kids have plenty to practice on, but it's going really well. I wanted to show you this way, and I also want to show you here on this 14 thirds how we're going to take it back using yesterday's steps. So if we wanted to take this improper fraction back to this mixed number, since we multiplied and added, we're just going to do the opposite. We're going to divide and subtract over here. So the way we do that, like yesterday's video, would be 3 will go into 14. So 14 divided by 3. 3 will go into the 14 4 times, because 4 times 3 is 12. If I subtract 12 minus 14, that gives me 2, and I keep my denominator. So you can see how we went from 4 2/3. We changed it to an improper fraction, which was 14 thirds, and then we went right back to the fraction here, the mixed number. So the kids are doing really well on this. Make sure they practice this. They have a sheet with about 60 on it, and they are loving it. Thank you, guys. Have a good night.
Bye.
Cameron says bye.
Bye.